Patriarchy is the only system that will ever exist. It is the only system that has ever existed. There has never been a successful matriarchy, and there never will be. And this is for a few reasons, and I'm sorry, ladies. You can blame God, you can blame evolution, you can blame Mother Nature. It doesn't matter. Patriarchy is the natural system of the world, and you will never dismantle it. There will always be a patriarchy in some regard. Now, let me preface this by saying I'm not saying that we can't have equal rights as far as legally, from a legal perspective. When I say patriarchy, I mean ultimately men have the power to grant rights. Men have the power to enforce rights. Men will always be the dominant sex because two reasons, actually. Men have the monopoly on physical force and violence, which is required. Violence is required to defend your system and create systems. And two, men do all of the important, vital jobs that keep society running. So you will never have a society where women can oppress or take the rights away from men, because women simply do not have the capability to defeat men in war. They are not physically on the same level as men, and physicality matters. If you want to have a country or a state or any group, you have to be able to defend your rights through physical force. If somebody violates your rights, it ultimately comes down to force to defend those rights. And men have a monopoly on force. There's a reason every single society in history is patriarchal, because men have the physical power. So even if you have, let's say you have a woman as your president, it's still men enforcing the laws. She still has to appeal to men to be the military, to be the police. And it's still men doing all the infrastructure jobs, all the farmers, all the electricians, all the plumbers. All of these vital jobs are performed by men. So with these two things in mind, how the hell can you ever dismantle the patriarchy when men are physically dominant and they are necessary to keep your society up and running? You are never going to have the reverse. Men in Afghanistan were able to oppress and take women's rights away in 2024. Women have never been able to collectively take men's rights from them. It's never happened. It never will happen. Women have to appeal to men for rights. So every system will be patriarchal in some regard. Can men allow women to have equal rights from a legal perspective? Yes, they can. Can they allow them to have education and jobs? Yes, men should do that as well. I'm not saying we should oppress women. I'm not even saying that. All I'm saying is, to some degree, every society will always be patriarchy because it's the natural order of the world, and you will never dismantle that no matter what you do, no matter how much protesting you do, no matter how much feminism you ingest. It's just the natural order of the world. And if you don't like that, take it up with evolution, take it up with God, take it up with whatever you believe in. But facts are facts. Sorry, ladies.